Hi Aries, welcome to the message you need to hear for, say, for the month of April or for the next 4 weeks. I'll put that also in the title so you know. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Right, for Aries. Message Aries needs to hear. Alright, so we've got Three of Wands, which is all about waiting, being patient, anticipation, preparation, all of that. So perhaps you're waiting on a decision or you're waiting for things to pan out, waiting to hear back for something. Alright, so we've got the High Priestess, King of Cups, yeah, that fits. Four of Swords, Page of Swords, Four of Coins, right. Eight of Swords, King of Coins, okay. Alright, Aries, so I'm going to do this one. Yeah, okay, right. Do that one last. So here you are, Aries, and we've got feeling disconnected and cut off and being a bit heartbroken about that. This could very well have been involving a dating situation where there was someone was kind of still dating other people when they were supposed to be exclusive, or it was cheating and whatnot. But this could simply be that you're feeling disconnected from someone and you're feeling cut off, or that someone has gone secretive on you. This could be a Pisces. It looks like this looks like the silent treatment. We got the Three of Swords, the Five of Coins, the High Priestess, and the Four of Swords. It looks like the silent treatment here, that someone's just needing to pull back and be removed from a situation to get their mind right about it. Perhaps they want to really think hard about what they need to do. Perhaps they've got a lot of emotion that they can't quite sort out yet, or that they don't want to go there because it might be a bit angry, or just they might be feeling betrayed. Definite silent treatment here. They're being petty. I hate to say, to make a judgment call like that, but it feels like any communication right now would not be productive. It feels like they would use they would be petty about things. What's this Four Coins about? Let's do this King of Cups. What's this King of Cups about? Well, there's that overwhelming emotion or feeling like it's best I don't say anything right now, because if I do, I'm kind of in my cups and in my feelings, and I'm going to be probably saying cutting remarks rather than productive resolution type stuff. What's this Four Coins about? Okay, what's this Eight of Swords? What's this Eight of Swords about? What's this Eight of Swords? Alright. And this King of Coins. What's this King of Coins about? Okay. So Aries, I think this is about you waiting to hear back from them. you have probably let them know um, that you are interested or that you want to resolve this. But right now, they are in self protective mode and they are um, trying to just worry about the day to day and take care of themselves and their own. Um, and I think that's their plan, actually. I think this is about you. Okay, it's not that this can't move forward, it's just for right now, it's at a stalemate. I think, honestly, and I don't say this very often, but I think this is about you waiting for them. I really do. I think this is about you being able to, because I feel like they pulled back because things cannot be right now with the way things are. There needs to be something about more security or stability, especially if they feel heartbroken because there might have been. So they pulled back. They don't want to talk because it's going to be too violent right now. Not violent, but volatile. It won't be productive. So they're kind of just keeping it themselves in their own. And I think they want to hear that you have sorted out this business that, and there's something about listening to your family and friends. There's something about listening to the counsel around you to see. So there's a bit of stubbornness in this. So it's almost like, seeing what else is around you to be able to make sense and to see. I hate to say to see that you're at fault, but it's starting to feel like maybe it's you need to own up to some responsibility in this, I guess, because they're not saying boo to you. We got all cards across the board here where they have completely withdrawn and pulled back, and it feels like they're waiting for you to own up to whatever's going on or to resolve something so that you can be in a more secure, stable position to offer them something more security. Maybe it's to offer an apology, but I think they want to know that you are in a secure, stable place before you want things to move forward or take it to the next level with them. I think there's something about you being able to see your fault, see your contribution, something of that nature. What's this High Priestess about? Perhaps you're both not talking because you're both upset. They seem to be rather emotional and they're quite overwhelmed. They're hurt, they're angry, they love you, all these things, and yet they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about Page of Swords, Four of Swords, Three of Swords, Five of Coins, High Priestess. I mean, this is somebody that's got a whole lot of emotion, it is overwhelmed, and is feeling all the things, but it's just too big and they don't want to talk about it, and they are in self-protective mode. And I don't think they want to do anything until they feel like you're in a better place. I think they're placing all of this on you. What's this High Priestess about? Could be Pisces or Cancer, Aries. What else we got here? This could be Capricorn, Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces. All right, what's this High Priestess about for Aries? I think this is about someone being strategic about their interaction with you. This could be about cheating and someone has closed themselves off because there's been cheating. This could be someone has gone off with the partner they cheated with and have left you just that's it, because we got all kinds of cards being cut off here. This could also be that after someone feels betrayed, doesn't have to be cheating, but somebody feels betrayed, and before they're willing to open up talks or negotiations or anything like that, they want to know that you would be coming from a very secure, independent, grounded place before they'd be willing to take things to the next level. And I think they want to hear that I think they want to also hear that your feelings about them. Because I think they feel for you, but they feel like it's not coming back from you, and so they close themselves off. I think they want you exclusively, and they want to know that you feel the same, and they want to know how you feel about them. What's this for Aries? To Lenormand, please. What's this for Aries? Yeah, we've got some... Okay, so this... romance. This is about a relationship, romance, chemistry, affection, fondness, that sort of thing. Attraction. It's about your feelings. It's about feelings per se. And then we've got the Tower card. That's about problems, isolation, suffering, things that are kind of immovable, that are designed to be the safeguard, protectors, stable, stability. It means something different in the tarot, but in Lenormand, it's all about that stability and the things or structures that have been in place for a long time, agencies, that sort of thing. So this could be we're dealing with some emotions regarding, again, some kind of betrayal or deception, and somebody feels very much alone and cut off, and just like things are not moving, and there's no forward movement because their feelings are very prominent right now. What else for Aries? Let's see. Aries. Balance, equal, yin and yang, having respect for each other and each other's efforts. This would say that the relationship might have been one-sided, or that somebody feels like it's been one-sided, and this is all about bringing things back into balance. And the value of cooperation, it only works if both parties contribute. So this could be someone has been keeping secrets, not being on the up and up with their partner. There's an element of being strategic and possible deception here. And someone's just gone into self-protective mode. All right, what else for Aries? Tribe, interesting. I mentioned earlier about, where is that Eight of Swords? Wasn't there an Eight of Swords? Here it is. Eight of Swords. This is ignoring, for sometimes this could mean ignoring the counsel around you. We've got all these swords, all this mental energy, ignoring it around you. Two things. It could be this is a lot of online activity, right? And it kind of caught up with you or the other person, and it kind of exposed some online activity. This could also be wise counsel, but because you're not listening or moving, you don't want to hear what's going on. You don't want to resolve the problem. Just round and round your head you go. And so it could be that listen to your tribe. Listen to your tribe. Could be saying that this person has a great potential to be part of your tribe. Listen to your tribe. Listen to the wise counsel. All right. Aries, 2 messages from their person. Aries, 2 messages from their person. What would they say to Aries? 2 messages. Aries. I don't like that. I didn't flip it over. It felt like I grabbed from the same place. I'm going to reshuffle again here. Aries. I can't handle your words right now. Well, that's for damn sure. Look at all these cutoff cards. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Okay. So this would suggest an element of guilt that they may feel, as well as they can't handle talking right now. And I don't think they're going to want to do a whole lot of talking. I think this is about you cleaning some stuff up, and you reaching out to them. I think this is saying to wait. Honestly, I think that it's about them working through their emotions, you cleaning up your stuff over here, listening to your tribe, valuing balance and equality. And this could also be about letting someone in and telling them everything, because we've got a lot of cards of secrecy here too. So this could be about, all right, let's get to the nitty gritty. We both need to know everything about each other. If this is going to take off, let's clear the air and let's move forward. So, and I think they really do want emotional honesty from you, or to talk about that, how you feel about them. All right. Okay, Aries. So, few options there, but hopefully this helps. Honestly, I feel like this person is wanting to work past it. They just need more time. Now is not the time to talk to them, and I don't think they want to do a lot of talking when you do. And if you do reach out to them, you need to make sure that you mean what you say. It's a secure and safe and stable offer, and you are able to truly tell them how you feel. They're pretty. I think that would be, a door opener. Okay. Unless I'm completely barking up the wrong tree here, but it feels like they're waiting for you to kind of work through something and come from a stable position so you two can talk and resolve and move things forward. And there is some betrayal involved here. All right, Aries, I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care, okay?